We did. And if we're going to be driving to the Jersey Shore, we better get moving.
Mr. Blackwell.
Call me Cornelius.
Is that all right?
Yes, of course. I told you we were going to visit every now and then. Now's as good a time as any.
With a storm coming, I should be watching the sea, but my daughter prevailed upon me to join you in a game of cards.
That's right. We're going to have a third hand for our gin tournament. Isn't that great? My parents and I all played gin for hours when I was a little girl.
Maybe that's why you turned out the way you did.
Some of our happiest hours were spent at this table. Isn't that so, dear?
Yes, they were. Okay, now you guys are there, and I'll sit across from Daddy.
I'm not sure I remember how to play this game. It's been a long time.
Oh, well, you'll pick it up. You know the general rules, right?
I remember something about suits.
It's very simple. The object is to form a hand of match sets. 3 or more cards in sequence in the same suit. Like 2, 3, 4 of spades, or Jack, Queen, King of hearts, or 3 or more of the same kind. Like 3 ace, or 3 queens. You'll catch on as you play.
I'm sure I will, but what about breakfast? Could we eat first?
Oh, you thought I didn't hear that nasty little remark you made about me earlier. Well, I did. And as punishment, I'm going to withhold your breakfast until after we have completed 1 game of gin.
Ursula, when you take out your anger and frustration on Tina, you also take it out on the baby. He needs a healthy and nutritious environment in which to grow. That means regular feedings.
All right, I'll think of a more effective punishment for her later. You explain the rules of the game to her while I get her something to eat.
Don't be afraid. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
Maybe you should have let her keep my breakfast from me. Heaven knows what kind of punishment she's dreaming up now.
Luck, that's pure luck, so don't you get cocky.
Shall we take a break, dear?
What is it, more storm clouds?
Visitors, a man and a woman.
It's Cord.
It's the man who came to the mortuary that day I went to pick up Patrick's ashes.
Oh, he must be looking for me.
All right, look, here. You take this key, and you be sure to lock the door right after they leave. Now, if you say anything about Tina's being here, it'll be the last time you see your little companion. We're going upstairs, and 1 word out of you, it'll be your last.
State your business and be quick about it. I live in this isolated place because I don't enjoy company, and I don't want it.
My name is Cord Roberts. This is Sarah Gordon. We're looking for an Ursula Blackwell.
Ursula?
Yeah. You are her father, aren't you?
That doesn't mean I've seen or heard from her.
Sir, this is very important. Now, I'm not connected with the police in any way, but it is very important that I talk to her. I need to ask her a few questions about my ex-wife.
And you'll have to track her down to do that. Last I heard from her, she was hiding out in California somewhere. Now, get out of my lighthouse before the storm hits.
Sir, when you play solitaire, you always deal yourself 3 hands?
If my father fails to turn away your ex and his friend, or if he says 1 word to try to help you, just look where you're going to end up.
You're bluffing. You're not going to kill me. No, you took too much trouble to get me here, and if you kill me, you're going to kill this baby, too.
You shut up. I can't hear what they're saying down there.
Well, then why don't you open the trap door and listen? You could hear better from there.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd just love to have the chance to yell out for help or to jump me when my back is turned. Well, forget it. Just keep your mouth shut, and I'll be able to hear just fine.
You're never going to get away with this.
You keep your voice down.
Cord is too strong and too brave. And whenever I'm in trouble, he always rescues me.
I told you to be quiet.
You're just mad because you know it's not going to work. You know Cord's going to find that baby album.
The baby album. What did you do with it?
It's on the table. And when Cord sees it, he's going to know that Cornelius is lying. That Cornelius is not the only person here, and then he's going to figure that I'm being held prisoner, and you are going to be very, very sorry.
Look, you're the one who's going to be sorry, okay? Because if that snooping fool figures out what is going on, baby or no baby, I'm going to see to it that all of you die.
Very well, young man. If you insist on making something that isn't your business, yours anyway, those cards were left by the workmen who were here last night. They came to fix something in the tower and decided to play a few hands during their lunch break. As you can see, they left it to me to clean up after them.
All right, look, I'm not looking to barge in on your privacy here, all right? I'm just looking for your daughter. Now, are you sure she hasn't tried to contact you in any way over the last, say, week or so?
I haven't heard from her for months. Why should the last week make a difference?
Because that's when Patrick London died.
Patrick who?
Don't you even listen to the news? Patrick London is the man who was impersonating my uncle, Bo Buchanan. Now, your daughter was last seen at the mortuary where the man was cremated.
I haven't the slightest idea of what you're talking about, and I don't want to know.
Mr. Blackwell,
Look, I've told you. I live in this lighthouse for a reason. It's isolated. Now, I'd appreciate it if you would show some respect for my desire to be alone and take yourself and your wife. What are you doing with that?
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help noticing that you had this album. Do you have a baby?
Put that down at once. Do you hear me? At once. Let me have that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
My
to.
apologies if I startled you, but this belongs to my cleaning woman. She must have left it here by accident. Even so, there'll be no end of it if she returns and finds that it's been soiled. She's very particular about her belongings.
You know, for a fellow who's looking to be a hermit, you sure have a hell of a lot of visitors. You know that? All these workmen you're talking about, now you're cleaning woman?
I'm confined to a wheelchair, Mr. Roberts. I'm dependent upon others to do the work that is beyond my capabilities.
Yes, sir, I understand that. But maybe with all these people traipsing in and out of here day and night, maybe you were a little confused. Maybe you don't remember your daughter stopping by.
I am disabled, not senile.
Fine, then maybe you remember what your daughter's address is.
Why are you so concerned with trying to contact Ursula?
I am looking for my ex-wife, Tina Roberts. She was last seen leaving the mortuary with your daughter.
Am I to understand that you came here looking for your ex-wife?
No, sir, I am looking for your daughter. I'm hoping that she will be able to give me a handle as to where I might find Tina.
I sympathize with your concern, but as I told the police, I don't know where Ursula is.
Wait a minute, the police were here?
Yes. They were most eager to find her, just as you are. But let me give you a word of advice. Ursula is very definitely certifiable. She'll be more trouble to you than help when you do find her.
Are you saying that she's dangerous?
I'm saying that this interview is over. I've told you all I know, and now I'd appreciate it if you were to leave.
Come on, Cord. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Blackwell.
You know, now that we're here, I would love to go upstairs and take a look at the light tower. How about you, Sarah?
Yes, I've always been fascinated by lighthouses. I'm sure the view is spectacular from up there.
You'd be wasting your time. The light was dismantled years ago, and with the storm coming in, there'd be nothing to see.
Yeah, well, it was just a thought.
Thank you anyway.
Yeah. So I tell you what, I'd like to give you my business card where you can reach me in Landview. You will give me a call if you hear from your daughter, right?
Very well.
Thank you. Come on, Sarah.